Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the ninth episode of Asobi Asobase. So, in the last episode, we played a fun little game called Bacteria Go. You may have never heard of it, but it's definitely one of the best mobile games to be sure. Also, we had to do a lot of fun, embarrassing things, a lot of which were in front of a teacher, which just makes it more fun and embarrassing, really. Including some Sailor Moon poses, some Kamehamehas. It was just a really good time. I love that scene far more than I should. But that was last episode. Let's see what this episode's all about, and we'll do that by watching it. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. 3, 2, 1, play. Gotta start off with the opening. No, nice way to just calm you down before you get you ready for the insanity. But make sure to play it every time at the very beginning. So where exactly are they right now anyway? Like, I assume this would be Hanako's house. I mean, you know, considering she's a rich girl, she would probably have a place like this. But I don't think we've seen a lot of Hanako's place, just bits and pieces with the Maida stuff. I don't think it's a school. I mean, it could be, I guess, but... Just love this opening so much, just... I just don't understand why it has to be a lie. Uh... Yeah, I understand the crying. I kind of want to cry too when I realize it's not true. I don't think I'll ever forget this opening as long as I live. Just all the emotions that it instills me with. I don't think I'll ever forget it. Troubles of a fake foreigner. Obviously referring to Olivia, but... You okay there, Hanako? I mean, costume seems to be alright. Is that a problem? Somewhat, I'm getting there. Yeah, it's your fault. A bit better, yeah. It's almost passable. Yeah, because I'm so good at English, just ask me anything. That that's some of the worst Japanese I've ever heard in my life. I'm trying to sleep, Olivia, leave me alone. I love the sound effects they're doing for that. Again, that's your fault. Or you could just do that. Yeah, just go to the... uh... I know, right? Do you really think she can just jump into that group of normies? Yeah, that's the gist of it. You ruined my nap time, Olivia. Functions of the female body, you say. Tell me more, teacher. Well, not too much, but... I mean, that's... I wasn't terrible Japanese, I guess, but... Yeah, you were definitely nervous. Oh no, not me. Yeah, her Japanese does sound a little bit, rough in this scene. uh, I was about to say, what's wrong with your Japanese? Uh, yeah, but yours isn't. But yeah. This was before Olivia deliberately tried to. Yes, again, it's your fault. Let's hear it. The classic note passing. Apparently. So I've heard, you know. At least one person will see you throw it, I'm sure. Okay, this is your game. I know, right? This is the 21st century after all. And yes, I know what line is. That she does. Uh, well, you know her very well. Yeah, who would do such a thing? Yeah. I guess. Yeah, give me some examples. You can do that, right? Yeah, that's. Uh, you go do that. uh, oh, we can't have that. Okay, this is where we're going. Just we can't lose our Olivia. You're not gonna leave me alone with Hanako. Yeah, I would. We need Olivia in the dynamic. It wouldn't work otherwise. And swallow it. Yeah, they'll know that you messed it up. Oh no. What's this gonna become? This should be good. Uh, but you're a terrible friend, Kasumi. I hope you know that. I got it like this. Oh no. Oh no. Good thing it wasn't in Kasumi's hands when it was confiscated. Yeah. What? That's impressive, I guess. uh, yeah, Hanako doesn't know what's happening. Well, I didn't know that. You should have said that something sooner, teacher. It didn't say what you thought it said, Hanako. I love the group they had going on. A Dutchy wife, like a Dutch wife. That could be good. Oh wow. Let's go with this. Yeah, this will be fine. Kasumi. Yeah, because it was far too entertaining. uh, uh, yeah, what about you, Hanako? uh, okay, yes, I understand. Yeah, that wasn't as forgivable. At least for her, I forgive you. I think you should just let yourself crash and burn and recover from there. I think that's your best option. It's almost a heartfelt moment, I guess. uh, my ears. Yes. You could try. I don't think it works that way. Learning a foreign language is one of the most difficult things to do. Takes a lot of time. You should expect at this point, Hanako, I kinda did. Is she passed out standing up? No. He's just always at the ready. Gotta get that out there. Oh god, she's a Dutch wife now. Or, no, he made one of her, okay. I thought she was posing herself, but no, it's a new thing. No, I just want to make good use of it right now. Oh, I guess he would have one, yeah. It probably wouldn't look like his daughter, but, you know, maybe. Dutch wife. I bet. Yeah, I totally didn't do that. Not much of a secret anymore, though. uh, let's test how functional it is. God, that face is just. That's pretty good, yeah. You can just do that? Cool. That is the best thing I've ever seen. Okay. There was so much I wanted to comment on, but I couldn't because I was just too laughing too much. Yeah. I still just. Oh, Ponk! Oh, God. Man. Uh. Honestly, English really isn't that bad at all. Oh. uh, God damn it, man. I think it's too much. And she's into the kinky stuff, of course, the choking. Cool, that's good. Yeah. Okay, this seems far more reasonable, yeah. But... uh, okay. Moving on. Uh, What? Cell phone? Oh no, it's my favorite Yuri manga. This really has been a straight up Olivia episode. Oh. I think it might have mentioned her having a brother before. I don't think we've seen him though. Makes sense. uh, I'm probably gonna be disappointed Hanako don't get your excitement. That is a, a kind of cute but kind of creepy heart. Is he into middle school girls? Is what I'm asking here. uh, oh, how old are we talking? Like 30? Oh wow. And yeah, he's probably not interested in middle school girls then. Okay. I'm interested to meet him though. Kid probably will be interesting. Yeah, your sister, that was horrible to you. It's not going to be as good as you're hoping, I'm sure. Wow. That'd be nice. I mean, that would be close to the opening. She started calling you that. That ringtone. Cool. Let's meet the big brother. Well, he probably needs a guest pass or something. I don't know exactly how it works in Japan, but probably can't just walk into a middle school. He's probably not, but want me to find out? No, don't go there. Here we go. Look so excited. Ugh. Dego Zaru indeed. He's about what I expected. Well, you didn't look all that... You look suspicious. In fact, you look like an otaku. That's why you don't get your expectations up, Hanako. I hope you learned a valuable life lesson today. They don't look alike at all. You just still ask. Because that's just a thing people do. I mean, you look nothing alike, so... Is that almost like Toru? Okay, let's see them. Oh, wow. Uh, I'm not sure what to say to that. But it's nice that she gets along well with her brother. You know, I always appreciate that kind of thing in anime. You know, siblings that get along well. So that's nice. Okay. Oh my god, did he just say that? Okay, yeah. Maybe he's interested in middle school girls. Good news, Hanako, you might have a chance. Because it's cool. Shut up. Well, you didn't see what he looked like on the phone. Young Chokoto comic. weekly. I'll be sure to give her a thorough spanking. Yeah, just keep it. It's not yours. Oh my god. Maho Shoujo Pretty Kiss. I would totally read that. Yes, that sounds amazing. Anime adaptation when? uh. Well, or she could just give it to me. uh. Music. Okay. Okay, you can take it. Just leave my office. We can't just keep someone else's manga. Yes, the hashtag worth it indeed. Yes. Just this guy. Bringing up line again. Excuses. Very good choice of profile picture. He shows us the best part of him. Smart man. So she did exchange with him. Cool. I think a new ship is being born here. This guy. Oh my god, these lines. I think she's starting to actually work his magic on him. On her. Wow, my pronouns are all over the place for that sentence. Yeah, when you're not speaking in person. Oh god. Ugh. You know, as soon as I showed me an image, I knew it was going to end off on that note. But yeah, Maho Shoujo Pretty Kiss. That if that's not a real thing already, it needs to be. Because that sounded like the anime of the season right there. And this honestly was one of the best, one of the best episodes of the series. I just the Dutch wife part was just next level. Like my eyes were watering a good amount there. That was just that was too good. I wonder if we'll get the puppets. You know, perhaps the ED should come with a seizure warning because, man. So when are they going to start the band? Surely they'll do that in this series. Yeah, no puppets. No puppets today. So that was the 9th episode of Asobi Asobase. And this episode, saying it was Olivia focused would not be an exaggeration because, man, every segment, Olivia was the main role or close to the main role. So I think what we started off with was pretty much really get into this whole idea that Olivia kind of is living a bit of a secret life here. She pretends to be a foreigner that doesn't speak Japanese, or Japanese is broken, and she's a foreigner, so of course she'd be great at English. However, it's the exact opposite in reality. She's good at Japanese, but bad, very bad at English. So she kind of wanted to do that because of the entertainment value with that, you know, trolling people and whatnot. But you can't really live that life very long. Eventually, people are going to find out one way or the other. So yeah, I think at some point she reached the point where she kind of regretted that decision. But it's kind of too late. I mean, people are going to be upset with you if you tell them the truth, but they were still trying to deal with that situation regardless. You were going to have Hanako write a letter, wrap it up, and just pass it around to class so nobody would know who it came from. Although if they really cared, they could probably trace it back to her. But anyway, pretty much just saying, hey, did you know Olivia is actually pretty good at Japanese? I mean, I know, I'm shocked too. So yeah, I'm just letting you know that. Of course, it passed through a few people, and then it got to Kasumi. And Kasumi was like, no, no, if people know that she speaks Japanese, they might talk to her and hang out with her, and we'll no longer get to have her all to ourselves. No, we can't have this. I'll tear it up. No, wait, that'd be suspicious. They'd know it ended with me. I'll change it to something else, and okay. It's setting it forward, and then the teacher just finds it and reads it, and just, yeah, the entire little adventure kind of ended there. But yeah, I don't think anyone really needs to know the truth about Olivia. I think things are fine just the way it is, because it leads to very interesting scenarios, like Olivia having to do things that would be expected from a fluent English speaker, like what was the next name it was about, where Olivia was kind of nominated for that kind of role. However, again, she doesn't really know English, so that was a bit of a problem. Now, they brought up the idea of, hey, maybe you could just study English. That could solve the problem, but you're not going to learn all that much English in like a week. It doesn't really work that way. English is one of the hardest languages to learn because it's a very inconsistent language that breaks its own rules a lot. It's very different than Japanese in that respect, whereas Japanese is a very consistent language. The hardest thing about learning Japanese is probably just the like, all the kanji. The 2,000 or so Joyo kanji you need to learn that you learn throughout high school, and the various other kanji here and there that you want to know for more specific stuff. As well as, of course, getting used to the different sentence structure as opposed to something like English. But, you know, overall, Japanese is a pretty easy language to learn, very consistent with its syllables and stuff like that. It's not like English where, you know, an E could make an E or an E sound, it's a little bit different in that regard. So, yeah, I would say Japanese is easier than English to learn. But anyway, the point is, any language is going to take a long time to learn. Like, at least a year. You could be very, very intelligent and work really hard, and you're not going to become anywhere near fluent in a language in less than a year. Just more realistically, like 3 years. But anyway, pretty much we decided that the better course of action here would be to build a android that looks exactly like Olivia, but has the face of a, you know, a blow-up doll, a sex doll, whatever you want to call it, with just the circular open mouth, which, you know, is used for speaking, of course. That's what that mouth is totally used for. And this one is fluent in English, and it has Olivia's voice. So pretty much, like, it was a perfect solution. We just put the doll up to where Olivia's supposed to go, and it'll do what Olivia's supposed to do. It was a foolproof plan. Now, this scene was absolutely just hilarious. Like, just the things that the doll said. Like, the doll was actually pretty good at English. I was impressed by how good its English was. But I didn't have a chance to really say that initially because I was just laughing so hard at what it was saying and the way it said it. Just, it was so funny. It was probably the hardest I've laughed in this entire series. Maybe it's close at the very least, because that was just so well done. Just, oh god, the show is pretty good at its, you know, shock value humor and all that, but and just the vulgar humor, all that. And this scene really peaked in that regard. But yeah, it was just great, man. Yeah, I don't really have much to say on it beyond that. Really, it was just a pretty funny strategy. I just loved just the doll was awesome. I hope the doll makes a reoccurrence. I hope it's a regular character that shows up in later episodes. Just, you know, anytime Olivia just needs to learn to say something in English, the doll just shows up at some point and says it for her in its own unique style. I think that would be great. Let's see, what happened after that? Oh yeah, the brother stuff. That's when we got into the brother stuff. Okay, Olivia had her manga confiscated because the teacher's just evil like that. I mean, it's pretty low to steal someone's manga. I mean, just it's like stealing their horse back in the Old West, you know? That's basically a death sentence, stealing someone's manga. But anyway, the teacher contacted her parents, but her parents are at work, so she contacted her older brother instead. And apparently she has a very good relationship with her older brother, which is really nice. Now, she obviously had a very high opinion of him, and Hanako and Kasumi, well, mostly Hanako, were kind of taking that as to be like, oh, she has such a great opinion of him. He must be a great guy. He's probably like a really just good-looking, handsome, kind, cool, awesome, rich, just amazing guy, you know? That's probably what he is, but I knew that wouldn't be the case. Like, even before Hanako went off on all that, I was like, no, that's not going to be the case at all. I know this anime well enough to know that's not going to be the case. And even if he did, if it was like an attractive guy, he'd probably have some sort of secret, like where as soon as he opens his mouth, you realize that he's not as great as you think he is. That was kind of one direction I thought it might go into, but no, it just went full on. This guy is not the knight in shining armor you might be hoping he is. He's just a very overweight, stereotypical otaku, even with that whole "de gozaru" silly speech pattern that some characters have. Like I think the one girl from Imo had kind of a similar thing, but of course it's kind of cuter when a cute girl does it than when a very overweight otaku does it. But anyway, very stereotypical otaku. You even had Hanako, I think it was, that made some Akihabara comment like, did you adopt it from Akiba? Because yeah, he looks like he would be at home there. But yeah, he even had some anime, pins on his backpack and stuff. It was just great. The one girl on it, well, the one girl on the one pin kind of looked like Toru from Maid Dragon. I didn't really have much time to like individually look at all the pins, but they might have been references to different anime. That'd be cool if they were. But maybe I'll go back and look at that at some point. But yeah, pretty much he was there to get the manga back, and eventually we found out that he wasn't there. He wasn't just there to get it back for Olivia's sake. He wanted to read it himself because there was a certain manga in there called Mahou Shoujo Pretty Kiss, which just sounded great. I mean, magical girl anime are always pretty enjoyable. Stuff like Mahou Shoujo Lyrical Nanoha, Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica, Mahou Shoujo Sight Raising Project. There's just a lot of really good magical girl anime out there. And one that's called Pretty Kiss, you could assume it has a lot of Yuri overtones, so this one definitely would be worth checking out. So if it ever gets an anime adaptation, I would totally watch that. And he was just very, very determined to get that manga back to the point where he's just full-on bowing and kissing the floor and just... I mean, it worked though, so definitely, it's definitely worth it. I don't think there's any doubt about that. I mean, he doesn't go to that school. He doesn't have to worry about rumors floating around about him being a pathetic otaku. Just so he might as well. Just as long as you get the manga back, I guess that's all that really matters. And yeah, the guy's apparently pretty cool when you talk to him over the phone or even text him over the phone, because of comments we got from the teacher and comments we got from Hanako later on. So Hanako, after she exchanged line information with him, she actually started to fall for him a little bit when it's just his really poetic language texts and his image is just his sexy eyes. It's just, yeah, it was basically showing just the best of him with none of the worst of him. However, later on in that episode we did get another glimpse of the worst of him, and that would be him cosplaying in an outfit that he has no business cosplaying in, really. But yeah, and that's how we ended off, just with the audience needing a little bit of eye bleach. But yeah, I'd say this was definitely one of the better episodes. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really like this series. It's pretty much been cemented as in my top 3 of the season. I love it, and I can't wait for the next episode. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.